Welcome to our masterclass, What to Post on Social Media. I am so stoked for this masterclass. I will be teaching you exactly what to post on social media for more success, more impact, and more clients. So really excited to have you here with us. As you're jumping on, please say hello. Let us know that you're here. I want this to be very interactive, so feel free to comment, take notes in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling. Tell us where you're from. Say hello. So excited to see you here today. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Hi, Brittany. Thank you for being here. Really excited for this masterclass. This is gold. What I am sharing is absolute gold, and this is going to take your business to the next level. So I'm super excited to share what I have on my plan today. So let's go ahead and dive in, and I'm going to give you a little background first on who I am and what I do. So if you are new to my world, my name is Heather, and I am an online business coach for nurses. And I help nurses start and grow an online coaching business to 6 figures for more freedom. So let me tell you a little bit about my story. So I started 6 years ago, partnered with a health and wellness company. I helped hundreds of people lose weight and get healthy, eat healthy, eat exercise, all of the above. I also helped dozens of people start their own businesses within the company and had a lot of success. I grew it to a full-time income, which allowed me to leave nursing 3.5 years ago. I continued to grow from there, but always had this dream in my heart to have my very own business. So I finally started at the end of January last year. I hit 15K in that first month, and it's just gone up from there. So that's truly what I love. Is I love teaching women how to implement high ticket coaching for more success and for more growth in the online space. I am so passionate and I love what I do. It is like the best. It's the best dream job I could have ever imagined in my entire life. Growing up, I wanted to be an architect. And then when it came time for college, I really didn't know what I wanted to do because all I ever did was go to dance. I was a dancer on a dance team, didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So eventually I decided to go into nursing because, I was into health and wellness and I wanted to help people. So I went into nursing. I knew I'd always have a safe job, a safe job. And so I worked in the ICU for 8 years. But during that time is when I really had a passion for preventative health that really grew as I was teaching fitness classes. So that's when I joined my company, helped a lot of people get healthy. And I saw the opportunity in the online space, what it truly is all about. And I saw the limitless availability for growth. I saw that there's no ceiling on our income potential with online business. I saw all of these amazing women doing amazing things with their online businesses, and I just thought, if they can do it, why not me? And so that is why I am here today, and I have built a multiple 6-figure business in the last year, building only on social media. I have not had a team. I do everything by myself. I have an accountant and someone who does my taxes and bookkeeping, and that's it. So I do all of my messages. I have grown 100% on social media over the last 6 years. I just barely recently, in the last couple of months, started implementing email marketing. But up until that point, I did 0 email marketing. I did 0 paid ads. I had no team, no website. You do not need a website to sell online. I can tell you that, especially with organic marketing. With organic marketing, you do not need a website. So I'm really excited to share with you how I was able to get to this place. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Sarah. Thank you for joining us. So I'm going to talk about how to use social media to your advantage and really what to post there to get the most sales and to have the most success possible in your coaching practice. If you don't have a coaching practice online yet, I strongly recommend that you get one because online business is exploding right now. And it will provide you with so much fulfillment, so much freedom, so much flexibility. And so my background, I have been posting on social media consistently for the last 6 years. You can go to my Facebook and Instagram and scroll back and you will see hundreds and hundreds of posts. So this is how I've truly learned how to do social media, is by experience. I've also done hundreds and hundreds of hours of trainings, like for business, and learning how to improve, learning how to grow, learning what to post. And so I'm really excited to share what I've learned with you here, what works, what sells, what people want to see. And it just blows my mind that we are able to use a free platform like Facebook and Instagram to grow our businesses. Like free advertising, it's amazing. And the opportunities we have in this day and age, especially as we have seen with the pandemic, how everyone is going online. We have an incredible opportunity here at our fingertips. So if you are not already doing online coaching, I strongly recommend that you get into it. It will change your life forever. So there are 3 types of posts that you will see online. So let's talk about the types of posts that you can do and that you will see. So the first one is educate. So educating. So this is basically like showing up as an expert, teaching about the problems that you solve. So in your business, there are going to be certain problems that you solve. It's going to be very important that you break it down and understand and have clarity on exactly what problems you solve in your business. And from that, you'll be able to create content of how to teach people get out of their pain, teach people how to improve their lives. So teaching posts, right? So like giving advice, teaching them how to do things, how to be healthier. Here's 5 tips on how to have a better sleep routine. Here's 3 tips on how to implement self-care on a daily basis. So educating, teaching, giving advice, showing up as an expert. When you make yourself look like an expert authority online, and the more that you build a brand and that authority, the faster people are going to trust you. So when people come to your page and they can see that you are established, that you are posting consistently, you are showing up as an expert, and you have created this authority type figure where you're showing up as an expert, they're going to trust you faster, they're going to buy faster, and they're going to invest higher. So this is the importance of posting consistently on social media with a brand and as an expert authority. Really important to do this. Okay, the second type of posts that we see online are inspirational. So rather than like using like the fluffy inspirational type posts, I'd love for you to share your success stories. So share client wins, anything that they're doing well, like anything that they message you about. They're like, oh, I'm so happy that I'm working with you. You're helping me so much. I'm feeling so much more energy. Any of those things, you can take a screenshot and share it in your stories. You could just blank out their name or whatever. So share their wins along the way. Talk about their wins in your social media posts. Talk about how my clients have been doing amazing this week. Client X said she's feeling so much better since working with me. She's lost 20 pounds in the last month. So really sharing their wins and their successes along the way. Hey, Nikki. So if you don't currently work with clients or have any client testimonials to share, then share your own success stories. So all of us have been through transformations in our lives. We've all been through struggles in our lives. So this is a really important piece to share online, is talking about our struggles, talking about what we've been through, what were the hard times, and what did we learn about it. So you can make social media posts with telling a story, right? Tell a story about how you used to struggle with an eating disorder, or you whatever it is that's specific to your coaching. I used to struggle with anxiety and depression, or I used to struggle with perfectionism, or like whatever it is that your business solves. So like if you're a health and fitness coach, talk about how at one point in your life you were really unhealthy. You never exercised and you felt like crap. Talk about how you felt. Like talk about how depressed you were. Talk about the emotional things. Be very vulnerable. Like this is the number one like best post you can do on social media, is sharing what you've been through, being vulnerable and adding emotion to it, because this is what people love to see. Like they don't want to see sunshine and rainbows all the time. They want to see that you are a real person too, and they want to see that you've struggled with the same things that they've struggled with. So the power in this is it breaks down the wall, right? So when other people read this about you, they see that life hasn't been all rainbows and butterflies for you. They're going to see, oh, she used to struggle with anxiety, and that's really what I'm struggling with right now. And I can see that she's overcome it. So I'm going to reach out to her and ask her if she could help me, right? So it sets you up as an expert because you've shown how you were able to overcome it. You've shown and taught the lessons that you learned along the way. So that is a super important piece to share your own story. Also, what you learned along the way. Sharing social proof is so powerful. So if you have like a before and after picture, those are incredible to use. Client transformation pictures, those are going to get a ton of likes and comments, engagement. So sharing side-by-side pictures is a very powerful way to show those success stories. So definitely, do that. So inspirational when you do that. Okay, the third type of post is entertain. So our social media is about creating a brand. And if you've noticed, people don't really watch TV anymore. Everyone's on social media, right? That's where everyone is. Everyone is on Facebook and Instagram. In fact, I laugh because when I sit down and watch TV with my mom and sister, when we go visit her, they're both on their phones. I'm like, do you guys ever watch TV without looking at your phones? So everybody's on social media and it's free. So free advertising, it's amazing. Entertain, so share some fun things that you're doing. You can share kids and pets, like videos and pictures sparingly. We want you to look like a serious business owner, so I don't want to see pictures of your dogs every day or even 3 or 4 times a week. So we want to see you. We want to see your face. We want to learn from you. We want you to teach us how to get to your level. We want you to, I want you to embody who you are. Share your lifestyle. Are you someone who works out every single morning? Share it so people can see that you walk the walk. Like if you're a health and fitness coach, people need to see that you're taking care of yourself. Share your workouts, share your lifestyle. If you have a really awesome morning routine that you do every single day with like meditation, personal development books, things like that, share that. Share what you do in your life. Let your stories be like a view of your surroundings and have it be like a journal of your day so that people can really see a glimpse into your life. Who is this person? Who is this person? What is she all about? What does she do on a daily basis? And is she serious? Is she showing up consistently? Because that's going to build a ton of trust with your audience. Or does she show up for a week and then disappear for a week? So it's going to help really build authority with showing up consistently. Okay, so those are the 3 main posts that we see online: the educate, inspire, and entertain. So now the best ways to incorporate these, I have 4 things for you. The first is video. Video, 100%. If you want to build a solid, sustainable business online, you have to use video. It is the #1 most powerful way to get your message across, to build know, like, and trust, and to help people see who you are, right? People aren't going to hire us as coaches, especially as one-on-one coaches where we're talking with someone on an intimate level, unless they can see who we are. They need to see into our lives. They need to see how we move, how we talk, what content do we have for them? What advice do we have for them? They really need to get to know us before they're ever going to be willing to hand over their credit card, right? So we got to let them into our world. We've got to show up, even if it's uncomfortable in the beginning. And the more you do it, the better you'll get, just like with anything in life, right? So in the beginning, when we learn new things, yes, it's going to be uncomfortable. Yes, it might not be very fun, but the more you do it, the better you will get. I promise. When I first started out, I was terrible on video and my posts were terrible. You can even scroll back on my Instagram, 6 years, and my first posts I was doing were these ugly graphics, really ugly stuff. And so I've come a long way, and that's the #1 best way you can do it, is by doing it. You're not going to get better by thinking about it or dreaming about it. You're going to get better by doing it. So do the dang thing. Videos. So going live, doing stories, IGTVs, reels on Instagram. People want to see your face. They want to hear you. They want to see how you move. Number one most powerful tool. Okay, so the second way to post is with storytelling. So I touched on this earlier, but this is a very important piece to social media content. You probably heard the saying that facts tell, stories sell, and it is 100% true. If you want to build a brand with authority, if you want to build a sustainable business with clients coming in consistently, then you need to tell stories. Tell stories every day. Tell stories. Stories about who you are. Stories about your background. Stories about what you love, what you're passionate about. Like, let your audience know who you are and all the things you love. Because what happens is they'll see that you have things in common with them. And they'll be like, oh, that's so cool that she loves that too. So cool that she loves to travel too. So cool that she loves that same activewear too, or, you know, whatever it is. Also those stories of struggle and success. So I talked about that. Really important to share the hard things too. And we don't have to go into detail, because I know that a lot of us have been through really terrible things that we don't want to have to share all the details. So being a little bit more general is fine, but it is important to share every once in a while. You know, these are the struggles that I went through, and they are specific to like the same struggles your ideal client's going through. So for example, my ideal client is usually a nurse who is burnt out and they want to leave the hospital. They want to replace their income with their online coaching business, but they don't know how to get started. And they're feeling so frustrated by all the rules at the hospital or their clinic that they're just fed up and they're tired of being underappreciated. And so this is how I make my posts. You know, I tell my story of when I was working as a nurse and I felt like I was capped. Like there's only so much I could do. I could go to school, be an NP. I could go to nurse anesthetist school if I really wanted, but my income was always going to be capped. And so that's why I saw online business as a way to have, you know, a glass ceiling. Like there's no income limit whatsoever. And I have 100% freedom and flexibility. So I talk about in my posts how I hated working nights, holidays, and weekends. I talk about how like burnt out I was living by someone else's schedule and someone else's rules. I wanted to be able to create my own thing, be home with my family. And so do you see how this applies to your ideal client? So if you are if you're like a health and wellness coach, it's really important to share about the struggles that you went through. So tell us about the time that you were overweight. Tell us about the time when you felt miserable in your skin. Tell us about the time when you hated the way you looked in the mirror. Tell us about when you were starving yourself, or, you know, what were you doing during that time? How did you feel? What emotions came along with that? You know, because that's what your ideal clients are struggling with right now. So you have to let them know that you've been through it too. And when you do that, it breaks down the walls and it makes you so much safer to reach out to, right? And when they can see that you've been through it and you improved and you got better, they're going to be like, she's safe. I can reach out to her because she knows how I feel. And you're going to see messages pop up in your inbox from nowhere. So really important to be very vulnerable and share those hard things that you've been through in order to reach your ideal client. Awesome. So the third thing is speak your truth. Speak your truth. People want to know how you really feel. They want to know how you really feel. So for a while there on social media, when I very first started out and I was looking for business builders with my health and wellness company, it was hard for me to talk about how I didn't like working at the hospital. I didn't enjoy being a nurse because I felt like that might create some backlash. Some people might have some opinions about me. But what I realized is that the more I spoke my truth, the more the ideal clients came in, right? And so we have to be willing to say, like, be courageous in our posts and talk about those things that we are taking a stand for, that we believe in, and like speaking our truth. So, if you were fed up with the healthcare system, if you were fed up with with Western medicine, if you were fed up with all the fast food chains everywhere and how all of these people are saying they don't have time to take care of themselves, they don't have time to cook healthy meals, so they get fast food every day, and it like breaks your heart because you can see how our rates of obesity and diabetes are increasing tenfold, heart disease and all these things. So if you feel very strongly about that, that's something very important to share. So speak your mind. And the more that you speak your truth, the more that your ideal clients are going to come to you in your inbox. So our social media shouldn't be all like rainbows and sunshine. Like life is amazing. Life is great. We need to speak up for what we believe in on social media. And I'm not talking about politics or religion or vaccines, because that's not going to help your coaching practice. But what I am talking about is like, if you truly believe that people need to be taking care of themselves and practicing preventative medicine, then like speak your truth. Tell your opinions. If you are fed up with the healthcare system and how they write prescriptions for everything instead of helping them like actually take care of themselves through healthy eating and exercise, like talk about that in your posts. Like be bold. Speak your mind. Don't sugarcoat everything. Okay, and the number 4 thing that you can incorporate these types of posts is to stand out 100%. So if you are building on social media with your online coaching business, it is imperative that you stand out. I mean, look at all of the coaches online. If you don't stand out, you're going to get lost. So really important to have attention-grabbing headlines in your posts, attention-grabbing photos to make people stop their scroll, right? Like that's the point. We want people to stop their scroll and read what we have to say. And that is why it's so important to share pictures of you. So if you share like a picture of like a rainbow or like some sort of weird graphic about vegetables or healthy, clean eating, people are going to scroll right past. Like graphics like that, like cheesy graphics you can find, don't post that on your main social media. Be sparing with your quotes as well. We want to see you. We want to see you as a celebrity. Like position yourself as a celebrity and an influencer. And what that does to your brand is it creates that expert authority where people trust you faster, buy faster, and pay you more. 100%. So if you're feeling uncomfortable with posting pictures of yourself, get over it. If you truly want to make a bigger impact and make more income, post pictures of you and speak your truth. And you're going to be amazed at what happens. Tell stories. Tell about your struggles, and you'll be amazed at what happens. So be top of mind. Stand out. Grab their attention with your pictures and your text and your messages. And by being on top of mind, that means you're posting consistently. And you don't have to post 5 times a day. You only need 1 excellent quality post per day. Quality is always better than quantity. So 1 really great post per day, like at least 5 days a week, even 4. That is amazing. Going in your stories and talking to the camera on a daily basis. That is going to get you more clients than you can imagine, because stories are so powerful. And I'm going to go into more detail about that in another program. So if you're kind of lost on like what are stories, how do those work, I can teach you how. I can teach you what they are. Awesome. So I'd love to hear how you're feeling, what you've learned so far. Hey Beth, hey Brianne, hey Brenda. Thank you so much for being here. So that is the bulk of what I have to teach you today. So we covered, the 3 types of posts: the educational, inspirational, entertaining, and the best ways to convey your post. The best way to post is going to be through video, storytelling, speaking your truth, and standing out. So I hope that this has helped you tremendously. This is absolute gold. It will take your business to the next level when you take this information that I've taught and you implement it and you take action on it. It will change your business. It's going to bring in so many more clients and success for you. So I'd love to see in the comments like how you're feeling. What are your biggest takeaways? What are your struggles with social media? Or what do you feel are your strengths at social media? I'd love to hear in the comments kind of how you're feeling, what you've learned, any questions you have about social media posting. Please write in the comments and I'd love to see those. I can answer those right now. So I see all of these people watching. I hope that my comments are working. Every once in a while my comments don't work. So if you're commenting right now and I can't see it, I apologize. I'm not seeing comments right now, so I'm thinking that it must not be working. And I apologize for that. But what you can do is just type any questions you have in the comments, and I will go back to this video after I turn it off and answer any questions that you have. So be sure to add any questions that you have, and thank you for being here, whether you're watching live or catching the replay. Let me know any questions you have about what I covered so far. And so at the end of this, I do have 2 things for you. So the very first thing I have for you today is a brand new program. This program is all about social media strategy. So if you enjoyed this masterclass today, this program is going to blow your mind. It is going to blow your mind. You know, imagine taking a 4-week program, really diving into social media strategy. And what you're going to learn is specifically how to grow your audience on multiple platforms, how to craft social media posts that get attention and sales. So I'm going to walk you through it. I'm going to teach you exactly like what to post. I'm going to give you examples. And then also like what, when, and where to post on social media. So a lot of times people ask me like, when is the best time to post? Where should I be posting? What exactly should I be saying or posting? So I will teach you all of this in this program. The next is how to master live video. So I have a lot of nurses tell me I'm so scared about doing live videos. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to talk about. And I'm just so scared. And so this is something that we'll cover in this program, is how to do a very effective live video that gets you sales. The next is increasing visibility, increasing engagement, increasing your followers, increasing your audience. So really just growing and making a bigger impact, bringing in more clients. Also, how to grow a tribe. So this is one of my specialties that I teach my clients, and why they have so much success is we create a tribe together. We create a community. And this helps you to warm up and nurture your audience like nothing else. This is going to prime them to buy. This is going to get them to the place where they know, like, and trust you on a whole other level. So when you talk about what you have to offer, they're like in. They're already in because you have warmed them up. They know who you are. They're in your space. You've given them tons of amazing content and they're just ready to buy. Also, how to do stories. I'm going to teach you how to do Instagram and Facebook stories. Also, a social media makeover. So we will take a look at your specific platforms, and we will look at your Facebook and Instagram, and I will give you specific tips and advice on what you can do to optimize your social media platforms so that you get maximum results with your social media when people come to check you out. And then the next one is just how to put yourself out there. I have a lot of nurses tell me like, I don't love social media and I don't know how to put myself out there. It's really uncomfortable. And so we'll cover all of that together inside of this program. Okay, cool. So this is a 4-week group program, my social media strategy. It is a live group program. So what that means is you'll be in a Facebook group, and I will be doing live trainings like this throughout the program. There will be a total of like 8 or 9 live trainings about all of the topics that I just mentioned. And also it's going to be organic marketing. I want you to know that. So you don't have to use paid ads to build a business online. And we're really going to be focusing on like massive growth for more clients, sales, and income. Yes. So early bird pricing ends on Friday. So right now it's $888. After that, it's going to go up to $1,200. So if you want to get in now is the time to join to save money. And it ends on Friday. So it's like a no-brainer. This is gold. Like, this is going to transform your business to know exactly what and where and how to post on social media. So super excited about that. It's going to be like next level. So much fun. I'm so excited. So cool. The second thing that I have for you today is my Business Accelerator program. So my Business Accelerator program is my signature program. This is a 3-month program where we work together on an intimate level. We do Zoom calls with each other, and I have a whole structured program that we follow to basically build your business from the ground up if you haven't started your coaching business yet. Or if you do have a business, we take it to the next level. We incorporate high ticket coaching so that you can earn even more income and sign even more clients. So it's truly for either beginners or intermediate or even advanced people. Like, we'll take your business to that next level. And what we do with that is, we have the Zoom calls, you get accountability, feedback, support. You also get access to my elite mastermind. There are about 30 nurse entrepreneurs in there. It is a private Facebook group. We also have a group chat thread as well as monthly Zoom calls. So extra support, collaboration with these amazing nurses. And we established online presence for you. We create a program for you, and we get you high-paying clients even before you're done with the 3-month program. So that is my Business Accelerator program. And I do consult calls for that. So if you're interested in that, just reach out, message me, and be like, can you tell me more about your Business Accelerator program? And then I'll have a short conversation with you about your goals, your struggles, and then we can figure out if a consult call would be a good fit for you. And those are free. They're like a half hour. So we can just jump on a call together, figure out like what you really want, what your vision is, and I can show you even what the program looks like so you can see if it would be a good fit for you or not. If you're interested in that, just message me. I will be dropping the link for the social media strategy live group program in the comments after this video. So any questions you have on either the social media strategy program or my Business Accelerator, please message me. My inbox is always open. I'd love to hear from you. And I hope that you got a ton of value from this masterclass today. It is such a joy being able to teach, my fellow nurses and health coaches how to grow a sustainable, very successful, impactful business online. So let me know how I can help with any questions at all. And I want to thank you so much for watching, whether you're watching live or catching the replay. I appreciate you, and I love all of you so much. So grateful for the amazing clients that I get to work with on a daily basis. I am living my dream right now. I'm living my dream job, and I'm just like so full of gratitude every single day. So thank you so much for being here and for everything that you are to me. I really appreciate you, and you inspire me. So thank you, and take care. We will talk soon.